Hello, Cancer. Happy birthday, my friends. Thank you for coming in today, Cancer. I'm here to do a check-in reading for you. We are currently sandwiched between two full moons in your opposite sign of Capricorn. Of course, it is your birthday season, so the sun is in Cancer as well as Mercury and Venus. A very, very important time for your sign, needless to say. For the purposes of these readings, Cancer, I decided to separate the Cancerian energy into the masculine expression and the feminine expression. This reading will be for the feminine Cancerian energy. Of course, as we know by now, it has nothing to do with gender. It's just the embodiment and expression of how that energy plays out. Certain signs in the zodiac, for myself as an astrologer, definitely have separate kind of expressions depending on whether it's in the masculine or feminine form. Cancer, your sign is definitely one of those, especially right now. So this reading is for Cancer feminine. I've already done the masculine, which I'll link in the description box below if you're interested. I highly recommend checking it out because, as we know, all of us contain masculine and feminine energy. It just depends on the circumstances and the position that we're in terms of how we express it. Any position of Cancer in your chart that you resonate with strongly will do here. If you're cross-watching, you may appear in the reading, but keep in mind that the energy could definitely be vice versa. That can be interchangeable. It can even ebb and flow throughout the reading. We are dealing with energy. One more note, you certainly don't have to resonate with every specific thing I say throughout the reading for it to have some relevance for you. Once again, we're dealing with energy. It's a broad scope. Get in where you fit in and apply it as it does, if it does. All right, Cancer, let's get into the reading. I'm going to be starting off with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. It's just a general reading. We'll see what comes out. It could be love. It could be career. It could just be you and you. What do we have, please, for Cancer from the Sacred Rebels? What do we got? Seeing the true you. I love how she's looking into the water. Cancer, of course, your cardinal water. And the only way to see the true you is to go within and take a look at those waters in you. What's reflected to you. This has got kind of a pensive, by yourself energy. You could be doing a lot of soul searching right now. Okay. She's technically laying on the couch there, but she's staring into a pond of water. Okay. What else? Oh, interesting. In the world, not of the world. This came out for the Cancer masculine energy as well. You'll see a lot of repeating cards because, of course, it's all Cancerian energy. In the world, not of the world is understanding that your true self lays within. Although, of course, we're participating in the collective and we are in human form. We are spiritual people. We are spirits having a physical experience, not the other way around. And this card lets you know that. Seeing the true you, where you belong in the grand picture of it all. Wow. Very powerful. Interesting you got the same card as the Cancerian masculine collective. Let's get a wisdom of the oracle for you, Cancer. What do we have? More water type energy in this in the world, not of the world. I'll show you that very closely one more time. Here she's sort of pensively looking into the water to see her own reflection from within. And here she is bursting from those waters. Look at all the fish swimming around her. Right now we have your fellow water sign of Pisces, very dominant in the sky. Saturn and Neptune are retrograding through Pisces. There's a lot of fish in there. So it's a need to go with the flow as well. Observer. I wonder what it is that you're observing. It looks like you're observing the self here, for sure. But this is about taking a closer look. Lots of inward looking in these energies, Cancer. Now, somebody could have their eye on you as well. We'll see as we get further into the reading. Let's go to the star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in somebody around you, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have for Cancer, please? Cancer, there's a new moon coming up in your sign on July the 5th. Of course, needless to say, an excellent time for manifesting. With those two full moons in your opposite sign and the new moon in your sign, it's very moony energy. which is your ruler. Okay. We have the solar calm, the clarify, right? Looking within, seeing the true you. Lots of kind of like knowing where you're coming from, who you are, and what suits you. Okay. Observing the self. We have the retrograde. Interesting, because I just mentioned that Saturn and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Neptune is all about our illusions, our delusions, our dreams. It can be very, very confusing, especially when it goes retrograde, it turns within. And with Saturn involved in that equation, it can have a lot to do with lessons learned. A lot of self-reflecting going on. The square or the semi-square tension. Okay. Let's see what that's about. And discomfort. We're debilitated. What's making you feel so uncomfortable here, Cancer? There's a lot of soul searching going on. You may be having some kind of spiritual enlightenment coming to you right now. It's making you feel a little bit uneasy about your place in the world. Maybe where you thought you belonged isn't actually where you belong, and you're discovering that now. Interesting. Let's get into the reading with the good tarot. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's on your mind with this solar calm. Oh, okay. The Three of Swords. Wow. The Three of Swords is a memory of heartbreak from the past. You could be you could be going within and being like looking at patterns of love in your life, patterns of heartbreak, and finding your place in that. Like, what patterns have you set in motion in terms of your life that have brought about different experiences of heartbreak? Of course, swords are about thoughts and dialogues and words. Could be that you're mentally processing a lot of heartbreak from your past right now. Interesting. Did you guys notice how the sun just came out? Got super bright all of a sudden as I was saying that. The Three of Swords is always a past energy. And it's here with the solar calm and the looking at the self. What was my role in my own heartbreak? How did I make these decisions and why? What have I learned? Interesting, Cancer. See what's in your heart. Clarify. Yeah, with the retrograde energy, as I mentioned, what lessons have I learned from my own illusions, from not knowing who I truly am and what I truly need? Oh, wow. The Fool in your heart, because you're ready to take a leap of faith into something new. You guys, anytime the Fool comes up in the reading, I see the Three of Swords, because when we're asked to take a leap of faith with a beginner's mind, the Three of Swords can come up and be like, yeah, but remember all the other times you took a risk with your heart? Boom, Three of Swords. There is a saying, one of my favorite sayings, which says that love brings anything unlike itself up to the surface so that it may be healed. And that's what's happening right now. Truly, Cancer, your heart is actually free of the past. Okay? Maybe you're afraid that it isn't free, that if you enter into a new situation, it's going to lead to where it always has. Let me see the actions that you plan to take. My voice is just waking up still, Cancer. I've been doing these readings super early in the morning. The Page of Cups with the tension, okay. Getting your toe wet in the water type energy. This is what I'm saying. You're about to embark on an emotional experience. And this is shy because of that heartbreak on your mind. In your heart is the Fool. You're already all in. But you're like, okay, well, I'm going to test the waters. And lots of water energy coming through, not surprising. I'm going to test the waters and see if it's safe for me to swim. There's tension with that. Okay, let me see the energy around you. This could be another person or situation, or it could be a furthering of your energy. Let's see, what do we have? The Messenger of Swords and the Hermit, okay. The Hermit is Virgo's major arcana. And the Knight of Swords is about communication here. It's interesting for me because of the Three of Swords. Now, maybe you've been doing a lot of soul searching. Well, not maybe, you definitely have been. And when I mention that kind of spiritual awakening, that's the Hermit. You know, the Hermit just doesn't just withdraw to be alone. There's work being done in there. There's a landscape that's being mined through to find the truth about who you are, what's healthy for you, and what you truly want. Here's that clarity with the Messenger of Swords. The messengers are knights, though. They do deliver messages. You might want to talk to somebody about the things that you're seeing and understanding now inside of you. Maybe realizations that you're having. See this discomfort energy? Whatever it is making you feel a little bit of dissonance inside. That's definitely still you. Okay. Let me see the challenges. Okay. Yeah. The Four of Swords, well. With the Three of Swords on your mind, the challenge is the integration of these lessons. Like once you've realized who you truly are in this world and what really makes you happy, all of that heartbreak from the past is going to start to make sense. It is what informs the present tense, right? It's what lays the path. The Hermit is very, very wise, and that usually comes about through a series of pain and understanding. Four of Swords is a time of silence and integration. And the challenge here can be that maybe you're not fully understanding all of this process. With the Knight of Swords, maybe you want to talk to somebody about that. We have the Seven of Earth, more earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign or have it strongly in your chart. This is Virgo, and this is about plans. Again, with the retrograde and the review, where have you been building and what has it yielded? Did it only yield a sense of heartbreak? You're taking a minute here before you go any further in this situation to say, is it a repeat of what I've learned before? Okay. Potential outcome for Cancer. Observing. You're observing the self here. Oh, nice to see. Oh, beautiful. The Four of Fire, the Four of Wands energy. For me, that goes hand in hand with the Fool, which are the happiest cards that have come out so far in the spread. See that leap of faith, that wanting to have joy in your heart? You got to drop that Three of Swords. We're going to clarify and see what that's all about. But the Four of Wands is my summer patio party. You know, those evenings under the stars, warm, friends, hanging out on the patio. Everything's free. Everything is beautiful and peaceful. And that's actually what you want, and it's where you're headed. We have it here in the outcome. The Four of Wands is my wish casting, or it's not my wish casting, it is the receiving of your wish. After the Three of Wands, you get it, right? There's your vision. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is Strength. Leo's major arcana. Number 8 in the majors, 2024 equals the number 8. This year is all about having the courage to act on your own heart. And when we have Three of Swords right there on your mind, it can take a lot of courage to act with the Fool energy in your heart. Strength is also about holding back until such a time. But I'm getting more courage to believe again. Interesting. All right, let's start clarifying. I'm going to use the Lune to Luniverse. Let me see this Three of Swords because there's clarification energy, seeing the true you. And the true you is that you're still holding on to some kind of heartbreak. We have the Page of Pentacles, earth energy. Page of Pentacles is about learning something new. And as you're ready to keep on investing, right? Seven of Pentacles here. As you're ready to keep on planting seeds and investing in something you've been working towards, this energy of heartbreak is coming back up. This is an idea, though. Okay, let me see the Page of Pentacles. What do we have? The Sun. Interesting. This is Leo's other major arcana. We saw Strength. We could be looking towards Leo season. Of course, it comes up right after your season. End of July, which is when on the July 21st, we have that second full moon in Capricorn. But the Sun is all about hope and rebirth and optimism and joy. And remember when I said it's about believing in joy? There's a part of you that's afraid too. It's a new beginning, especially with the Page of Pentacles. Something new. Okay. Let me see the Fool. Let me see the Fool in your heart. Why is this here? The Five of Cups. That's your energy, Cancer. Pisces and Scorpio as well. Five of Cups is about sadness and longing, remorse, something from the past, right? That caused that Three of Swords for you. And with the Fool, oh wow, the Three of Wands. Remember what I just said about the wish casting card? This is in your heart. Man, what's going on? There could be something from your past that's giving you this sense of longing. What is it? You remember a certain heartbreaks? We'll see. Let's get a little bit deeper, but the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands, really in your heart, you want this new beginning, this fresh start. You want to take a leap of faith and you don't want to feel this heartbreak anymore. I can see it. It's right here on your mind. And it's mitigating that vision. And this is that longing. I want this. I want to feel happy again. I want to feel free again. Let me see the Page of Cups. We have a couple of pages here. Again, I'm getting kind of a new energy, a new experience that's bringing up past experiences. Let me see this Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. It's the Six of Cups, you guys. Scorpio energy. 5 in your heart and 6 here in the actions that you plan to take. 6 of Cups is my recapturing the belief in love card. This is returning to a time and a place in your life when you didn't know about heartbreak. It could be somebody from your past that's returning, that's observing you. That's a potential, vice versa, however this works out. But it could also just be a reminder of that purity of love. See the getting the toe wet in the water? There's a possibility. The amount of emotional energy you feel in this situation is what's making you feel tense. Because truly your heart's all in. But on your mind you're like, this is certain heartbreak. I've seen this before. But is it? Let's see the Six of Cups. Like whatever this situation or this person, it's making you long in your heart. And here you want to take action on that. We have the High Priestess. Pisces energy. Interesting, we were just talking a lot about Pisces. Yeah, many of these cards came up in the masculine reading too. In different spots, in different contexts, but still. The High Priestess is our intuition. It is about silence and tapping into that inner knowing. Cancer, you're famous for that. All of the water signs. But to me, it's bringing in that Neptune and Saturn energy. You be careful for mental illusions here. In terms of holding on to a sadness that's no longer present. Because your heart is ready. It's already free of all of that. That's all in your mind. The remembrance of the pain. The High Priestess and the Six of Cups, you're feeling intuitively pulled towards this situation or this person, towards the belief in love again. Let me see the Knight of Swords. What is this message with the Hermit? We'll see now if this is you or somebody else. Strength is coming out. Okay. You may want to have a conversation with somebody about this process, about this realization. Strength was on the bottom of the deck, remember? Takes a lot of courage and integrity to act from the purity of your own heart. You've been soul searching this. Let me see. What do you want to say? Because the Knight of Swords is communication. Ace of Cups. Wow. Cancer. The Ace of Cups is the beginning of everything. This is what can cause you to go through that retrospective point of view, right? Because there's the potential of new love and it's big and it's beautiful. And it carries with it a reminder of the type of love you believed you once could have. But this Three of Swords is coming up to the surface and it's like blocking the sun. We're going to deep dive on that further, but the Ace of Cups, see, this is requiring courage for you to actually grab onto that ace. Aces are just energy offerings from the universe. We have to cultivate them. We have to be brave enough with strength to invite that into our hearts. And with the Hermit, you're like, well, am I? Am I actually over this Three of Swords? Okay. And you want to communicate to somebody about this. It's making you uncomfortable. Let me see this Messenger of Swords. What do you want to say here? There's some kind of realization you've come to. The Eight of Wands, oh my gosh. The Eight of Wands is very powerful here. This is about movement forward. It's about letting your passion loose. It's about being free. And it supports the Fool. There could be travel in this situation as well. Traveling towards somebody with this realization. The Eight of Wands is when you let it, when the firewall bursts open and everything that you've been feeling can come out. It's very passionate energy. That's why you feel uncomfortable, because the velocity and force of your emotions is very, very intense. And this is what you've located inside of yourself. Okay? Oh yeah. The Tower wanted to make itself known. Scorpio energy, also Aries and Aquarius for me because of that sudden change. Yeah, the velocity. It's like all your armor comes crumbling down. Okay. And what's left is only a purity, a vision, a truth. After the Tower comes the Star, and that's the new hope. Tower. The Tower and the Hermit. This could be a sudden spiritual realization. One more on the Tower. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, you be careful, Cancer. The Seven of Swords can be about mentally fooling yourself. Also, it can be about keeping your plans and strategies under wraps. There might be a reason for that. But importantly, with Seven of Swords here and Three of Swords on your mind, that's the Ten of Swords. That's the end of a very long and difficult cycle of learning. But I'm always carry the caution with the Seven of Swords is just to be careful about the stories that you're telling yourself about yourself and what it is that you deserve. Seven of Swords can be about tricking ourselves, using the mind. Okay? But there could be a plan here for you. Maybe you've been soul searching this like a way to obtain this freedom. It looks to me like you already know where you want to go. Yeah, absolutely. The Ace of Swords came out just as I was shuffling. Now we said Ten of Swords, right? The Ace is a new beginning based on clarity, on certainty of cutting yourself free from this adherence, these memories. Whenever I'm shuffling and speaking and the Ace of Swords comes out, it means the last thing I said was true, which is that be careful of these stories you're telling yourself. You're actually already free if you want it. See the challenge with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is my emotional pilgrimage card. It is another card about courage. Remember we talked about the Strength card being number 8 in the majors? Well, this is 8 in the minors. It takes a lot of courage to walk away from 8 cups, things that never actually reached a full fulfillment. Obviously in tarot, all of the minors want to go to the 10. That's the completion of an experience, right? 8 of Cups is about having the courage to ask for more. The integrity in your own heart to know that you do deserve it. Seven of Pentacles is making the plans. We have the Four of Wands again. Remember that you have the Three of Wands here in your heart. That's what you're longing for, your wish. We're going to go deeper and find out what that wish is. But here you're still holding on to it in the challenges. Eight of Cups is the challenge though. And it could be because right now you're still integrating. You're still letting go and processing those Three of Swords. And that's why the plan is kind of on pause. But we have Eight of Wands in the energy around you, which is like, boom, let's go. Your heart's going to win out. All right, let me see your wish. Let me see the Four of Fire. I love that it's coming up twice, right? Because in your heart, you're like, well, I want to take a leap of faith onto what I wish next, what I see out there for me, where my heart already is. But you can't do that if you're weighed down by 10 swords. 7 and 3, 10 swords. You got to shed it. And I see you doing that here in the challenges so that you can achieve what your heart's truly longing for. Which we're going to find out what that is. Let me see the Four of Fire and the outcome for Cancer. The Ten of Cups, didn't I just say that? It's about having the courage and the personal integrity to go after what truly fulfills you. The Empress here, divine feminine. Venus energy, that's Taurus and Libra. And with the Ten of Cups, this is you finally having the courage to go after this. It's interesting though, because this Ten of Cups is associated with the Empress. Now this could be you in this Empress energy, Cancer, saying, I do deserve the Ten of Cups. I do deserve the whole amount. The heart's true fulfillment, whatever that is for you. I always say cups are full of many things. Love, creativity, emotional energy in general, sex, happiness, especially when I see the Four of Wands associated with it. A happy home, a happy life, celebration, and joy. And the Empress is divine creation right there. And it's also a sense of self-worth. Okay. Now this Empress, male or female, could be somebody that is bringing up this Three of Swords for you. You know what I'm saying? Who you want to take the leap of faith with. And that's currently why these energies are coming out. However, she is number 3 in the majors. Three of Swords is her purview. And this is about transmuting the energy of pain, of what you've learned from what you've been through, to kind of cast a new wish. And that's why you know now, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, what truly makes you happy. You can't understand the heart until you've been through all the chambers of it. And a lot of times that's a very painful process. The Empress steps in to, like I said, utilize what you've learned and transmute it into something a lot more beautiful, something that can grow. All right. For some of you, this could have to do with work and what you create professionally. Okay, let's go to the pulp. Let me see a little bit more with this Three of Swords and the solar calm. What is this Three of Swords that you've got your mind on, Cancer? Observing. Okay. I mean, it's clear as a bell. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an offer of love. It's very sweet. It's very romantic. Now, in the actions you plan to take, we have the Page, though. So instead of coming dashing through those waters like Romeo and being like, I love you, here's what I have for you, you're going to take it a little bit slower. Even though that impulse is there. We have the Queen of Wands, fire energy. Queen of Wands is very self-empowered, very magnetic and attractive, very sexy. And the magic comes from the power of your own heart. We have more Leo energy here. That passion in the heart is what makes the beauty shine. Okay? The Eight of Cups came out with that, right? Eight of Cups in the challenge. Do I have the courage to leave behind things that caused heartbreak? Do I have the courage to believe in love again, to restore the innocence? And the Empress. That's you, Cancer. Especially with the Queen of Wands. You do have the confidence here. Let me see the Five of Cups in your heart, because this is what you're longing for. Okay. Five of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Interesting, right? Five of Cups again. Longing. Wanting that feeling of joy once again. Wanting to feel that you belong somewhere, that sense of togetherness. It's anchored here with the Three of Pentacles, earth energy, your opposite element. You could be looking at building a situation with a friend, co-workers, something like that. But when I see the Five of Cups with it, let me see, and the Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in the challenge, 7 and 3 is 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, foreverness. Okay. Three of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Interesting, because the Five of Cups is about, usually depicted as a character who's mourning over the loss of 3 cups that have been spilled out. All of the hope, all of the joy, all of the fun, gone. Well, behind their back is 2 cups still standing. What's missing from the Eight of Cups? 2 cups. You're longing for that. Okay? When did this Seven of Cups fall out? I didn't even see this Seven of Cups fall out, but we're going to take a look at it. Let me see it. Not surprised. The Hanged Man, Pisces Major Arcana, about seeing things in a different perspective. Coming out very, very strong. Saturn and Neptune retrograde Pisces right now. The lessons we've learned from our past. The illusions that have fallen away and what remains. Now you see things differently. You've been holding back engaging in a situation in order to get that perspective. I think you were very well aware of carrying around this sense of heartbreak. With Seven of Cups, that's more Pisces energy. That can be about illusion. That can be about needing to see things more clearly. Maybe that's why instead of charging in with that Knight of Cups energy, you're more in the Page. You're like, okay, I'll get my toe wet. And following your intuition the whole time. What was under that? Yeah, the Six of Cups. Let's get one more. Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Isn't that interesting? The Hermit, right? We have the Hermit right there. Opposite sign of Pisces, we have Virgo and Pisces right here. As above, so below. From what you know, what you're receiving intuitively, to how do you integrate that into your actual world. And over here, it looks like you're going to take some sudden kind of action on that. Let me see the Tower. There's a clarity coming in with this Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. You're actually ready. Your heart is actually ready. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. We just talked about that. The Seven of Swords brings in the 10, right? 3 of Swords, 7, 10, done. Done. Let me see the Ten of Swords. You've learned everything you needed to learn from that portion, and out emerges the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is back here, being hidden by the 3 of Swords, being hidden by your heartbreak. I'm not ready to start something new until I'm sure that I'm not going to re-experience a pattern, until I'm sure that I've learned everything there is to learn about heartbreak and my part in it. That's what the Empress does. You can trust yourself now, Cancer, because you have learned. You do know who you are. And entering into that new beginning, out of the Ten of Swords comes the Page of Pentacles. Look how this person is examining that page for its viability, the likelihood of success. Can I accept this? Can I? Let me see the Page of Pentacles. What is it specifically? This could be you wanting to make an offer of stability to somebody. Strength, third time. The Strength card. For those people who don't know, that's the Empress in the Strength card. It's about working with that energy within you, transmuting it. That's all I can say. Using the value that is intrinsic in heartbreak to create something more beautiful. Courage. Let's see the Eight of Cups. I want to see what you're going towards. So far you're keeping that pretty vague. I can see that it's a dream. I can see that it makes you happy. Eight of Cups. It's the Fool. That's in your heart space. Aries energy, your fellow cardinal. Cancer, your cardinal water. Aries is cardinal fire. And this is about belief in yourself and acting upon that passion that's in your heart. The Eight of Wands behind the Fool. Remember I said the velocity of your heart? It is strong. And you definitely do want that. But right now you're still kind of integrating. Seven of Cups. There's your wish. We're getting all the same cards, right? We had Seven of Cups over there. Now we have it here. Now I am concerned still, Cancer, about this Seven of Swords in the surrounding energies because it's coming in with that Hermit and the Tower. This is one sword for every cup of possibility that you're imagining. It's like you're afraid to believe in this dream. So your mind is coming in an attempt to mitigate the possibilities, right? Well, that's why the Tower is there. The Tower comes in when our resistance is preventing destiny from unfolding. And here, the Fool becomes free. Okay? Let me see one more. I still don't see, I mean, you're jumping into the good. You're jumping into the dream. We got the Knight of Wands, fire energy. Knight of Wands is very optimistic, very playful and fun energy. This is once again now you dropping all of that and allowing yourself to play. And when I say play, I don't mean in a very like flagrant, whatever sense. This is about entering into that passion, allowing yourself to feel optimistic about it again. Beautiful. Anything I want to clear? Let me see though. I mean, the Tower, all right. Sudden change, movement, travel. Let me see the Tower. The Four of Swords, yeah. It's because you don't trust that you've actually done the work to overcome these lessons. You're not trusting that. Like I said, it takes a lot of courage to trust yourself and that you've done what you need to do to get where you want to go. And you have. Four of Swords to Four of Wands. That's also about wanting a place where you feel safe, right? Where you belong. One more. No, Page of Swords came out though. One more on this Four of Swords. The Page of Wands. Lots of pages here. You're entering into a whole new kind of experience. You could be communicating with somebody, potentially somebody where there is an age difference. All these pages to the Empress. That's possible. But it's more like you're getting in touch again. Okay, I see somebody on the bottom of the deck. We're going to go into that in a minute. But this is where you're getting in touch once again with your creativity, your optimism, your potential, the potential for love and for belief. Like, just have fun with this situation, Cancer. You've done the work. You're here in Empress energy. You don't get there easily. The only way to get there is by processing through this kind of pain so that you know who you are and what you're capable of. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. That could be who you want to have this experience with. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, the King of Cups is a very deep emotional character, but very mysterious. Much like yourself, it's Scorpio energy to be exact. Much like yourself, the King of Cups emotional waters run very, very deep. And so there's a protectiveness about who gets in and what gets out. This person could be a bit of a mystery to you, although that is your language. Now, the King and the Queen of Cups are who build the 10. Cancer, you are the Queen of Cups in tarot. So you're seeing this as the person. And the Knight of Pentacles. More Virgo energy, definitely could be dealing with a Virgo. This is the kind of slow and steady wins the race, but I like how it's going from the pages to the Knight. You're like, okay, I will actually start to build, actually start to invest. Knight of Pentacles, taking your time after a time of recovery. Isn't that beautiful? It's the Three of Cups. This is where you belong. You found it. Your place in the world and who it's with. 7 of Cups and 3 of Cups equals 10 of Cups. And that's what we have here in the outcome. It's about togetherness. Okay, we see another character of the King of Swords. This definitely is a decision maker. This is, I mean, oh, 6 of Cups. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is somebody, and the Sun, again with Leo energy. The King of Swords here is coming in saying, you know, these energies, okay, let me get my thoughts together. I'm so sorry, Cancer. After saying that the masculine and feminine energies of Cancer are becoming very separated in the experience right now, in this reading, it's kind of hard to tell who's who, to be honest. Distinctly feminine and masculine energies here. So whichever side you belong on. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, the Sun, and the 6 of Cups. And we see the 6 of Cups in the actions, right? The King of Swords is like, do I dare to believe in the possibility of this? once again. Making the decision. And then Judgment's there, yeah. Judgment is a card about rising from the ashes of your past, becoming free of all those shadows that lie below, that hold you down, that keep you from being able to be in this Fool energy. Luckily, we have the Ten of Swords coming out, and from that Ten of Swords springs the Fool, free and ready to believe again. A recapturing of what's possible. I freaking love this, Cancer. The Page of Cups. Again. Okay. And there's you making the offer, putting your toe wet in the water. It could be towards another person, absolutely. This King of Cups, King of Swords. Somebody that makes you feel free again. Somebody that reminds you of who you were and how you felt before heartbreak was ever a thing. Wow. Okay, Cancer, let's get you some oracles. Let's go to the True Love reading cards. I think you're afraid to believe. But whether I feel like you and this person, whichever side you fall on, are going through the same thing right now. We saw the Hermit twice. We saw the Six of Cups twice. Inner peace. Four of Swords. Four of Wands. Whoever this person or situation is, it has the potential to bring you that feeling of inner peace. I think you know that. Okay, let's get another one. Yin and Yang, the divine balance. Wow. I'm surprised we didn't see the Emperor. Okay. What am I feeling, Cancer? This deck. Oh, very nice. Shoot. Okay. This deck. My tea. Okay. The world, the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one. A whole new world. I was getting strong travel vibes as well, though, Cancer. Could be somebody at a distance. Door to spirit. That awakening, that spiritual awakening, right? Three of Swords is the door to spirit. And then happy family. My God. The reading ends with the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Happy home, happy family. Finding where you belong, truly. And believing in the dream once more. Now, it could be somebody from your past returning, but I'm not really getting that. I'm more getting that it's a feeling that you once had. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, solar plexus. Who you are, what you value, and blossoming abundance. That's beautiful, Cancer. It's definitely about getting out of your own way and allowing yourself to believe it's possible again. For some of you, well, happy family, we see the Three of Cups. For some of you, it can be about finding your tribe, finding that circle you belong in, feeling supported, like your true spiritual family. And for others of you, it's on a more romantic level. That's the majority of you, for sure. Okay, let's get a talisman for you. There could be kids involved, though, too. Could be about building a home for children. The elixir of life. Ten of Cups. Wow. It's like it's replenishing you from that Three of Swords. There's such a strong mutual energy here. I don't know who is who, to be honest, in this reading, Cancer. I think you're both going through this. Yeah, divine guidance, the High Priestess. Definitely, and the Hermit, spiritual. There's something spiritual going on here. Okay, we had a bit of a disaster, but this card did fall out. Passion, the Eight of Wands, right? Remember I said? Lot of passion. And the Queen of Wands, whether that's you or you're on the other side and that's somebody that you are observing and keeping your eye on, either way, this is the Queen of Passion. And like I said, it's backed by integrity though. Let's get one more. And learn the truth. Remember what I said, be careful about the Seven of Swords there. Happiness is on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Now learn the truth. We have that Hermit with the Knight of Swords. There could be, again, something that you've learned about yourself and you want to communicate that to somebody. There's a big spiritual awakening energy going on here. All right. Let's close it. Actually, why don't we get you a moon card, Cancer? Because we are talking moons here with the 2 Capricorn full moon and your new moon, Cancer. New moon in Gemini. Think it through. That's definitely what's going on back here, right? Clarify. You're thinking about it before you jump all in. But I got news, Cancer. You already have the Fool in your heart. I know Cancer energy. I'm a Cancerian sun myself. And if I see the Fool in the heart of a Cancer, it's all the way in already. Could be why you're a little bit scared. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Interesting. Let's get one more. Clear your mind. 2 Gemini energies there. And first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Now this can be about being kind to the self as well. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's close it off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can certainly come out as advice, so please take it only as it resonates, if I can pick them up. As with the whole reading. All right. I can't shuffle them because they're heart-shaped, Cancer. I just draw random. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Okay? Whether you're in this Queen of Wands energy or that's who you're observing, suddenly, like I said, the energies in this reading are very joint. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and it gives. Beautiful. Okay? It looks like I said, you're both doing a lot of soul searching right now. You could be at a distance from each other, but you're actually going through the same thing. And oh wow, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and new possibilities. That 3 of Swords, you gotta let it go. One more. Sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That's very beautiful. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you, my friends. I hope this resonated. I truly hope it helped, my friends. Remember, just take what fits and leave what doesn't. I'm trying to put words to feelings and energy. It's not always going to be 100% for you. I love you guys so much. Happy full moons, Cancer. I'll see you soon, my friends. Namaste.